Okay, this is just an application of the double angle identity. It's not actually mentioned in the IB syllabus, but it's quite useful to have. Okay, this is the formula. I'm just going to show you very briefly how that formula comes about. We must have values of R and alpha. Okay, by expanding this part up here, using the double angle identity, we have that. Now that part there will also be equal to this. So we can see from that that R cosine alpha is the equivalent of A, and R sine alpha is the equivalent of B. We'll be using that in the next part. Okay, back to Socotel. We've already identified that A and B are equal to these two things here. B divided by A will give me sine alpha divided by cosine alpha, which is tan alpha. Now I can make up a right angled triangle using alpha, and I can place A and B there because of the tan. Means that this side is A squared plus B squared, square rooted, and cosine is adjacent divided by hypotenuse to give me that. And cosine alpha is in this equation, so I'm going to replace cosine alpha in here to give me this, rearrange it by multiplying by this and dividing this by this to get R is equal to A squared plus B squared. Now that's useful because if R is A squared plus B squared, and we know that arctan is B divided alpha, arctan B divided by A, we can now answer questions like this. Let's work out R first of all. Simply take the values of A and B, squared and the square root. To work out alpha, we do arctan B divided by A. Just put it in like that. Then we can rearrange the equation to give us that. Similarly for this, we're going to square 12 and square 5, square root it to give us 13 for R, and then we're going to do B divided by A and arctan it to get 23 degrees. Very straightforward. Now, the same kind of principles will come if we want to write it as R sine theta plus alpha. Okay, only possible again if we have values of R and alpha. Okay, using the double angle identity, expanding that, that will be equal to this. So A, again, is this, and B is from the sine part. Now, I'm not going to go through the whole proof again. The only thing that's different here is the A and the B have swapped over for the sine. Now, I'll put some questions up. You can pause the video and then unpause for each answer. So, give you a chance to do that now. Chance to just pause and unpause, and I'll put the answers up.